Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to another video. Today we are here for episode number 81 of Goattville Updates. Once again in the city, working on the stadium. Been a while since my previous video, but you know, we're still making some progress here. Haven't done too much, but I'll just walk you through some of the things that I have done. Working on the interior is proving to be a bit of a challenge, just because when you're dealing with such a large project as a stadium, there's sort of a lot of a bit more planning, and if you want to make sure everything lines up correctly. So I've been basically spending a little bit of time on that, but a few additions I did to the outside. I threw in this wall. Don't really have like a little roof piece up there at the top, but that wall, it's pretty much identical to the one on this side, so you can see just the same, except it's lacking that little black roof up there. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did for that. Did some of these details around here at the bottom with like these trees on the other side as well. But as for the remainder of the exterior, that is yet to be done. But we have gotten started with a little bit of the interior. There's just some quick design that I've come up with. And it looks like we may need to make a little bit of changes here because the sizes may be a little bit off. So this is where, of course, the seating is going to be. I got to make sure I plan properly with the edge of this wall, so that way it ends at the perfect spot, so I know where that field is, so I can know where to build all the interior stuff. Because we have this area all planned out. This will be sort of like the main sort of center area, of course, right by the main entrance. And then there'll be one hallway going down this way, and the other one down that way. And there'll be plenty of space off to the side, to the left side, which will be like stores and such, and you'll even have like separate access outside of just where that hallway is. And then over here, we'll probably have room for some more. It looks like it's a little bit cramped right now with the way that sort of row of seating is going, but that's sort of where we have our issue that we're going to solve, which shouldn't be too difficult. I'll just do a little copy paste, move it over a little bit, except I can't do that because they can't overlap, so maybe a little bit more, but this will just give you a little bit of a visual idea of what we are going to be doing for the seating. The color, I just sort of went with blue. I guess it's mostly just a placeholder color, but I mean, I already put down like the little flags, little banners, I guess, right out here. They were blue, so I just decided to keep this as blue. I'm guessing that's the color, though I'm not too sure if it's going to fit well with like the bricks. I really don't think it matters that much, but I just think, you know, having a brick exterior kind of need a bit of a warmer color for like the team color. But even if it does end up being blue, we'll be able to make it work. It's not going to be too much of a problem. Yeah, so this is what we got. Referenced a lot of other in real life stadiums to try and make sure this is realistic, but also possible in terms of Minecraft standards. So we can't make these upper levels too much because having them go at like a 45-degree angle like they usually do would just look a little bit strange and just wouldn't necessarily work. So we kind of have to keep them at this. So therefore we kind of have to. We can't have them going up too far, or else this stuff will get a little bit messed up, and the view of the field from way up here is going to be a little bit off. But I'm going to have to add a couple extra rows, which I don't think should be too much of a problem. At the current moment, I'm pretty sure the field would be visible from a seat like this. With the current setup, the field is the actual layer of grass right here. It all ends right here, so this is where the field would be. And if you back up a little bit, it's a little bit off, but it's still close enough to get the majority of it done. But what we're going to do is, that's what mostly the adjustments are going to be. We're going to move those a little bit out. We're going to stretch it out a little bit horizontally, so that way the view is a little bit better from these upper deck areas. And we're also going to add a couple more rows here because they kind of look a little bit small in comparison to the others. Usually those are like the biggest section, but compared to the others, it seems like just the same size, looks about all the same. But also the big thing that I was doing is that in the plan for the stadium that I had, there was going to be sort of a large flat wall towards the back in left field, and there's going to be like a large wall going up, and then on top of it was going to be just a sort of open, a little bit of an open area, just where there's not going to be any seating. It's going to be like the second main entrance, and I wanted it to be in line or on the same level as the road over here, or at least with this little elevated area, like with that, what I did with that. But if we're going off of that, then we're only about 5 or 6 meters off of the ground, which is not going to make as big of a wall as I was looking to do. So we're going to need to do a little bit of rearranging with that, make it just going down a little bit deeper, but that should be fine. We can dig in here, it's not going to be that much of a problem. So yeah, we're going to be able to do that. I'm thinking we could bring this level down. It's going to be a bit of a large shift, but just to make sure everything flows right, we might bring down this level down to where this this plane is right here. That is like a solid 8 meters, so I'm not too sure about that, but I'm pretty sure I think it could work. This stadium is at like an insanely large scale. That's at least what my aim was going to be. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to really mess things up if I try making things a little bit on the larger side. It's all going to end up looking fine. Because right now, as I have it now, it's it's already the largest building here in Goattville. At least that's sort of the scale that we're looking at here. So I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. I'm trying to keep the scales similar in both the interior and exterior. So yeah, it's a bit of a quick video, but a little bit of an update in terms of what I'm going with the design. By next video, hopefully I sort of fix that design, and then it's all just copy-paste work. So we just sort of do copy-paste over. I've never really showed you exactly what we're doing here, so I guess I can make the video a little bit more than what looks like the 5 minutes that's been going on so far. So yeah, a little tour of what's going on here. Upper deck's pretty much just where you put as many people as possible. There are going to be these little tunnels which run through to the sort of the main hallways which run around here. Anyway, I'll get out here, and then there's these little what do you call these little aisles that go sort of straight through to take you all the different parts, right? And then right here, this will be like a little pathway which will take you to another one of those tunnels, but it's on this side. So that way it just sort of keeps things a little bit more maneuverable. You can easily get between the different layers, and just adds a little bit of depth to it. I think it would look nice. And then down here, this is of course the I'm not too sure exactly what you call these, but the fancy places, maybe like some of the broadcasting rooms or whatever. That's where that would be. And there's even a little space for a balcony right here, so you get a little good view of the stadium right there. Down here, this is sort of like the semi upper decks right here, so there's just around 4 or 5 rows that we're going to have right here. Nothing too special there. And then down here, a bit of a massive shift going backwards just to sort of conserve on some of the space. And then this will be either connected to the second floor or the first floor, or maybe there will be some sort of bit in between. We could do some bit of in between, just put in some stairs. I think that could work. I think that could work. But we're going to try bringing it down to the first floor just to keep it all smooth, keep it all even. And then there's the sort of the area by the front, little pathway there, and then another couple of rows before the little wall right here, and there, that's where the stadium would be. So yeah, things are coming along pretty well. I can't really promise that progress will speed up in comparison to how it's been recently, but hopefully we can at least do some sort of weekly episodes where I can at least just begin to plan some things out. But looks like maybe in about a month or two I'd actually be able to get some good building progression going on in this. It'll sort of move out of the theoretical, and we'll start actually putting some stuff down, because we got around 4 or 5 months left. That's sort of the window I give myself for this project. But I think we should be able to do it. It'll be fine. We'll finish it around the summer. I'm not too sure if I'm going to break off to another project, but I'm kind of enjoying this so far. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.